Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well and you all must be preparing for your final exams. So I am going to give you the explanation of lesson number 19, means of transport, in this video. In this video I am going to talk about different types of means of transport. They are divided into three means of transports: land transport, water transport and air transport. So firstly we will learn about what is the meaning of means of transport. So all the different vehicles which we use to move from one place to another or to carry goods from one place to another, from any country or from any city, so they are called the means of transports. And in earlier times we used to use bullock carts and tonga for moving from one place to another, but they used to cover very short distance because the animals were used to just carry these carts. Like bullock cart was driven by bullocks, so it was not possible for animals to move to far off places, so only within the village they were used. Then other means of transport came, and they were slow moving vehicles and fast moving vehicles. In slow moving you have rickshaws, bicycles. Then in fast moving you have auto rickshaws and cars which are run by petrol or diesel. So here we are going to learn about different means of transport, and there are also super fast means moving vehicles which are trains and your aeroplanes. They are used for carrying goods also, trains, so they are called mal gadi. And aeroplane, when you want to travel from one country to other country or any city which is very far off, so you use aeroplane. And the means of transport are also divided on the basis of land, water and air. Here they were divided in between slow moving vehicles and fast moving vehicles and super fast moving vehicles. Here they are divided into these three categories: land transport, which this type of transport run on road or railways also, railway tracks also. And now these days in metropolitan cities you have metro trains also. They are also used for they are also used to run on tracks. They use tracks for moving. So next is your water transport. Water transport is very important for carrying bulk goods. What are bulk goods? When you want to send something or export or import something which is in very big quantity and huge quantity, so you call it bulk. So from one country to another you want to send petrol, diesel. They are come in very heavy tankers, so you have to use ships for them. And ships also carry passengers also. We have cruise ships also which are used for traveling from one country to another, and it is basically used for trade. What is the meaning of trade? Business. When you want to do business with other countries, you want to export something, you want to import something, आप कुछ लेना चाहते हैं और कुछ भेजना चाहते हैं दूसरी countries को, that is called trade. So it is very important. And the coastal areas, how they travel? They travel through coastal areas. Which are different coastal areas in our country? Mumbai, Chennai, Visakhapatnam, all these are coastal areas. They are near the coast. So all these are the water transport. Small boats are also they also come in this category. Now next is air transport, which is very convenient, easiest and fastest means of transport, but it is very expensive. So it is not available for every person. The person who cannot afford the air transport, they have to pick other means of transport. So it is very convenient, it is very easy, and you can just reach in few hours. You can cover the distance of 1000 kilometers in few hours. If you want to reach somewhere very quick, so you take air transport. They are the fastest means of transport and expensive also. So that's all for in this chapter. You learn about different types of means of transports. They are basically divided into different parts, different categories. First you have learned about slow moving, fast moving and super fast moving. Then you have they have categorized in other three parts: land transport, water transport and air transport. So you must remember these boxes which are giving. You must read them also. Okay, so whenever you revise the chapter, you just go through these points also which are given here. Thank you. I hope you find my video helpful.